Which way to go? I am gonna go that way. Look at that. Beautiful. On the heroic Harley. Let's go take a ride, shall we?
RevelatorAlf.
Oh, what a glorious, glorious morning. I ended up here yesterday and I ended up here again today. Quick photo opportunity and then off we go. Right, well, today's topic is all about yes, the road less travelled, ladies and gentlemen, the road less travelled. And I'm not just talking about getting on your bike and going off in different journeys. I'm also talking about well, doing things that you wouldn't normally do. How many of you actually are sat at home right now starting to do things that you haven't done in years, or you just start to do? You think, well, I've got nothing to do at home, so I might as well just do this. Now it could be sort of DIY, fixing stuff up that you haven't been fixing for a long time, maybe reading a book. I've actually got to do a bit of reading myself recently. Oh yes, baking a cake as well. Oh crikey, I've done quite all sorts really just to keep myself active. But let's face it, getting back on the road for a lot of us on our bikes, that's what we're all hopeful for. I'm very fortunate in that I'm still going to work and I'm using my bike to ride to work. So that's it really. On my days off I'm not riding, whereas before I'd be riding every day, going everywhere really. What a beautiful morning. Look at that shadow. Hello. But it's yes, things have changed of course for everybody. So I'm still fortunate that I'm riding my bike every day. Or every day I'll go to work, I should say. But on my days off, no, I'm just pottering about the house and trying to do stuff as best as I can. But I wonder how many of us are doing stuff that we wouldn't normally do. Maybe things that we shouldn't be doing, you know what I mean? But anyway, oh yeah, this way. Beautiful morning. Yeah, lovely rape field there. Oh, very nice. Never ceases to amaze me the amount of wildlife that sort of just come to life in this period. I've said it before, but on my early morning travels go to work, it really has been an eye-opener how much more of it seems to be about. And they're kind of making a big play right now, some environmentalists saying about traffic is down so much, pollution is down so much, and I suppose it is, but how much of an effect that's having. I mean, there's no doubt that global warming is a big issue. It's a massive issue, of course. It's the number one global issue going forward. But it doesn't pull on the immediacy string, does it? For most people just getting on with their lives and doing things. And right now, this, for want of a, I don't know, don't want to say it's helping right now with the coronavirus, with that, but it's certainly giving the world a bit of time to breathe. Now, I don't know, I mean, how much of an effect is it really? Because you've got to think about all these countries around the world that are polluting, that have been polluting for years and years and years. I know, just a couple of weeks difference, is it going to make much difference? I don't know, I'm not a scientist in that regard, so let us know in the comments below. Just because we've all been stuck at home for about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks with this coronavirus, or the majority have reduced their kind of mobility, has that really affected the global environmental impact? I'm not so sure. I don't know. Some people say it has. Some people say, oh, the air's much cleaner. Well, I say I'm riding right in the middle of the countryside here, so it's kind of quite clean anyway. But interesting times. I mean, I think people tend to wander a little bit with their thoughts, don't they? And they try and justify a cause, or they try and make certain not demands, but they make certain assumptions, proclamations in certain times. They'll find any kind of evidence to support their theory. That might be, I'm not saying there isn't evidence right now to support this impact on the environment right now. I think there is actually some evidence. I'm just not sure how much weight it gives to that argument right now. I'm not sure how much of an effect it has. Yes, it's a little breather, there's no doubt, for the environment, for the future of the world, no doubt there is. But the long-term effects, I mean, you know, we're talking over the whole globe here. You know, when people stop eating so much red meat, you know, because that's another big thing. They're saying, you know, people eating all red meat and burgers and stuff, that's what's causing a massive issue because of methane production. So if people aren't eating as much of that, then maybe there'll be less of an impact on the environment. Less industrial production in India and China and America, these big powerhouses, well, maybe that will be better for the environment. There might be a better for the environment, but also there's always got to be that fine balance, is there, between people's lives and the economy and keeping things going, how things cost, you know. So it's I don't know, we are in very interesting times, no doubt. Oh, this is where I come out of. I wasn't sure where I'd come out of here. But you know, we've taken this, we've been on this journey that none of us ever thought that we'd be in. We've done things recently that we never thought we'd ever do. We'd be, I don't know, doing things at home, changing our lives, that, you know, in the way. And I said in a previous video, of course, you know, it'd be a shame really to go back to the way it was before. This is an opportunity for change, to change for the better if you can. But we've also taken ourselves down this route as in society, not as individuals, maybe as individuals as well, but as a society. And I'm talking, not even talking national societies, I'm talking as a global society. You know, that maybe there will be some benefits out of this, maybe it will be a catalyst for change, but I've also got a feeling this is going to be a catalyst for policy makers and laws to be introduced that may be suitable right now as a kind of knee-jerk reaction, but I'm not sure how suitable they'll be going forward. I'm really not sure if we're going to need so much of this over-regulation going forward. I suppose it depends on how our lives change going forward. I suppose that's what it is. Will our lives change going forward? Will our habits change? And will we need all these different laws left, right and centre? I suppose the big answer to that is it really depends on people, doesn't it? It depends on you and I, how we act in this new world order after we get back to a sense of any kind of normality, when we've kind of recovered. But I think we're talking 10-15 years down the line here for things to get back to any kind of normal that we once knew. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the ride as well. You know, don't worry about me wittering on. You just carry on enjoying this ride. It's a beautiful sunny morning here again in the UK. Been blessed for the most part this whole time with just beautiful sunshine, warm weather. It's been very cold in the morning, well, for me at least. I must be getting too old for all this kind of stuff, but it's been very cold in the morning, but it gets warm really quickly as the day goes on. So that's, you know, that's what happens when you kind of work really long hours. You have to dress for all temperature and weather occasions, I'm afraid. Well, certainly here in the UK at least, anyway. But so I leave home and it's freezing in the morning, literally freezing. It's like 0 degrees sometimes, or -2, and then I get home and it's like mid-20s in the evening or the afternoon. So it's yeah, massive temperature changes for these poor old bones. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, leave your comments, check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, and I'll catch you on the next video coming again soon. I hope you're enjoying these PO point of view video rides. These ride-alongs. As I say, you know, I just wanted to, you know, help you along with these. I'm on my way to work or coming back from work. These videos are merely incidental to my routes anyway, but I thought I'd just make them anyway and have a few discussion points as well along the way, or add music, whichever the case may be. But anyway, catch you again on the next video, and hope you're well. Be safe. Let's start thinking about the future with a bit of positivity, shall we? Catch you again. Ta-da now.